My video got cut off. I don't know. I think I accidentally hit the camera. Um, so, digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon from the cloud level. And while I was over here, I just wanted to go in on these bushes that are over here at the same time that I'm grabbing the imagery from the clouds. So I'll come around this way, go around the circle, and I wish I didn't ruin the first video because now it's only probably like a 10-minute video. It could have been much better. But anyways, what I did was I came down here. I'll try not to hit the button this time. Okay, so these trees right here, these bushy trees, digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon from the area we call these bushes. I'm pointing out that we can see the timelines in the trees, in the grass, in the human skin, in the clouds, in the moon. We can see these timelines. They're all around us. We can see them. The same way that we can see the builders, the triangular builders that are all around us, building everything in this realm. So I'm just going real slow. The bushes are blowing around in the wind. Um, it doesn't matter. We can still see it all. Feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast, over and over. From the veil to the ground, it is this way. Lights and shadows, angles and distances of perspective. Okay, oh, that's how I hit the button, and motherfucker figures. Anyways, just a little bit of collection of the EMNC from the trees while I'm doing my little ride around the circle, collecting from the clouds. Shoot, shoot, doo. I really love this filter too. This is become again one of my favorite filters. When I first bought these sunglasses, um, and started making filters out of them was, I don't know, a few years back, and I did love it at first. And then once they get scratched up on one side, on the outside of the lens, get scratches, then it pisses me off. Um, it makes me feel like when you can still see everything clearly, and it still works good. But the thing is people see it and they think that I'm causing some kind of interference or influence in the, and I'm not. It's just some scratches, so it doesn't really mean anything. As a matter of fact, if you know what you're looking at, it's actually better. It's better to have it than not have it. The scratches, that is, because it helps you to monitor the speed in which clouds are moving and that kind of shit. Just like when something lands on the windshield, or those little tape marks that I have on my windshield. Sometimes you can look at them as an interference or a human influence that may steer people away. But on the other hand, for me, I like it in a way because I can monitor how fast things are going from one little piece of tape to the next and that kind of thing. At the cloud level, that is, you know. I wish I knew how to splice videos together because the first video I did was really good, and then of course the fucking I had to go touching the button. Look at that shit, huh, man? It's on fucking real, man. It's unreal. It's so unreal that nobody will go look. Everyone still refuses to go fucking look. It's amazing to me. Maybe because I keep seeing it more and more clearly every day. I'm in less denial of what it is that I see. A further understanding of what it is and not so afraid. I don't know. It's very frustrating. Okay, I see your coach. I see the coach. I don't see you. I don't know, is that you that wrote that? Girl Scout, or was that me? Ah, Girl Scout. All right, because I was just ready to write you one, and then I was trying to think of it, and then you got me instead. Huh?
I was telling you, show me where you want to go.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is a good spot, but if you guys don't like it, no big deal. Um, Olivia's logic didn't make sense either. I told her about it, and I said, "Yeah, but it's beach sand. So if I rake it all flat, because it is a very flat surface, if I rake it flat," and she said, "Yeah, but it's not a good surface because they're not learning how to play on it." Well, it's a different feeling because it's just beach volleyball is a different type of volleyball. So yeah, it is different. I'm just collecting the EMNC from the trees. Um, so yeah, it is different in that way, but that's good because it's different. So yeah, but I also got another good idea too because if you did use the tennis courts, yeah, because then you could just take 4 clamps with you. We'll go down and look at the size of the poles, and we'll bring 4 clamps to fit the poles. That's not illegal. There's nothing wrong with doing that. And as long as you're not, they say no skating in the court and everything like that, but no one ever says nothing about playing anything else in there. As long as you just have regular shoes. The only rules are about the ground, right? They say, does it say no skating or it says something?
Yeah, no, I also had some ideas for practices, like teaching you some drills. Because I was like watching everyone, and I was thinking about things we need to practice with. Like we need to practice like catching the ball off the net.
Yeah.
If you miss a pass, that's also very important. Because I have hard with that, and so all of us do. So we practice that, and then serving especially. Because if we can get good serves, I think we'll have a better season overall.
Yeah, another way to get practice when you're by yourself is use the roof. You can use the roof of the shed, or either or. The other one will take longer. If you use the porch roof, it'll take longer for the ball to come back at you.
Yeah, no, that's why I use the shed one's the best one.
Because it
There's
comes
also the
back
camera
at you.
though, but the only problem is the slope. Sometimes when the ball comes down, I have to like watch out for it.
Yeah.
It does help a little. The other roof though, I tried using that a couple times, but it takes a long time, and you don't really get to like bounce back and forth. And sometimes I don't know where it is.
Yeah, why don't you look that up actually? Find out what kind of practice mechanisms there is. Maybe it's something easy that we can make. Because we can just take a piece of plywood and put it up somewhere or whatever. And, or whatever. I don't know.
I think a wall, like, because think about it. The reason I was doing practicing over there is because it has the slope there, so I can hit it off the hill.
But so there's a slope on this roof too.
I know, but I don't want to damage the roof, so I spiked it on the slope, hoping to get back to me, and trying to hit the bush so that I can get the best target. The other thing is, I need a good space to move around.
Correct.
So I can dive for the ball.
Correct. So we can move the trampoline down where the garden was this year or something. We can move it to another spot. You got snow in your hair? It's fucking unbelievable, man. You see what I mean? Well, I have to pretend that what I'm showing you is not even happening because everybody I'm surrounded by is fucking 7.8 billion zombie slaves, and they get very offended when you call them what they are. Holy fuck, man. Fucking sucks. Go to school, kids. Get a good education. Listen to your teachers. Listen to your parents. Oh my gosh, be good kids. Oh my god, the poor fucking kids, man. You know, listening to the auditors. I was talking in an earlier video about Hendry, Hendry. He got busted, and I was talking about Chili and him, are two of the auditors that are going through a lot of shit. There's a lot of other auditors that I didn't even get to know their names because they were around for such a short time before they got busted. And then they just do a disappearing act. Their videos are still out there floating around, but they're no longer around and no one can even get in touch with them. No one knows anything about them. A few of them were female. There were a few good female auditors, and when you watch their videos and shit, you realize, wow, they were pretty good. You know, they were pretty good at staying calm, sticking to their guns, and standing their ground and standing up for their civil rights and all that kind of shit. So it was pretty nice, but they disappeared. They were only in the game for about a year or two, and then they disappear. And I can't say that I know for certain, but I'm pretty sure they just got tired of the harassment because you get tired of being arrested. You get sick, and I don't know if they're in jail, but obviously they did some time. They got jailed here and there, and then when they did their little spiel in jail, they get sick of it. They say, "Oh my God, my family's being harassed. I'm being harassed," and they kind of give up on it, you know. So, um, anyways, I was talking about that earlier, and with what's his name, with Chili and stuff like that. I feel bad for the guy. I mean, even though he's a dick and stuff all the time, and I just, it's wrong, man. It's just fucking wrong. And then when I start feeling bad for Chili, I start thinking about the thousands and thousands of other innocent people that are going to jail. They don't have cameras. They don't have internet website. They don't have friends who are auditors and friends that could put up collections for them. They just have to take the fucking. There's nobody to help them. And there are thousands of them. I want to say tens of thousands, I guess, because everything has been made into a crime. They're all victimless crimes. If we took all the victimless crimes out of the picture, then what would we have in our prison system? Maybe 100,000, 200,000 in the United States, maybe. It wouldn't be in the millions. It would just be a couple 100,000 people. That's not good for the economy. We got to make sure that we're fucking boosting our economy, right? The imagery is fucking banging. I got a yellow filter on the other camera right now that's in the garage, running in the garage. And I'm going to jump back on that one too. Feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast, over and over from the veil to the ground. It is this way. I brought you in the bushes a little bit on this video earlier in the video because I don't want people to be misconstrued and think that what they're seeing at the cloud level is some kind of holographic shit going on by the human governments or anything like that. It's not. That's why we can see it in the trees, the rocks, the stones, the moon, everywhere else. The conspiracy is way bigger than that, and it's not a conspiracy being put on the human population. It's the human population pretending that they don't realize the conspiracy. They're pretending. That's what we do. I'm telling you right now, because I'm showing this to all, a lot of fucking people have come and gone and over the last 7 years on this channel, you know, and as they come and go, hundreds of thousands of people, man. And I know I'm a nobody channel, but I have had videos where 10,000, 3,000, 6,000, and when you add them all up over the years, I had a total of a couple 100,000 people viewing and had eyes on what it is I'm showing. And they usually run away from it. That's the usual thing. Everybody runs from it. I just heard, what's his name? The space alien guy there. What the fuck is his name? It'll come to me. Anyways, he was talking about a lot of people. There are a lot of people out there, or some people out there, who don't believe that the moon landing happened. And he goes, and I had to change the channel. Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's it. Actors, people. They're all fucking actors, and everybody thinks that they're like real scientists, and real. They think that these presidents that they put out for us are based on any kind of reality. No, man, and they don't even think that. They know that that's not true, but they still go along with it all. We all know what the truth is. We all know the reality. We all know that what I'm showing you in this camera is the reality of it. We all know that the true creator is all around us and we can see him. We all know that the false creator / creator is all around us and we can see him. We don't have to make metaphoric bullshit stories in order to get that through our thick fucking skulls. No, that's why I'm saying it's provable. It's provable that it's 7.8 billion zombie slaves, because it's every one of us. It's not we're being enslaved by our governments. No, we insist on being enslaved by our governments. We insist on it. That's why we deny what it is I'm showing you, what you're able to see for yourself, what I'm showing you right here in the camera. That's why you never look up. And I know this gets people upset, and then they leave my channel because they're upset that their feelings are hurt because, oh, who is this guy, fucking uneducated, fucking douchebag, talking down and saying that we're all zombie slaves. Yes, I am, and I hope you wake the fuck up because you are out of time, man. You are all out of fucking time. So what, are you gonna go on another fucking several thousand years like this, right? Because I'm here now showing it to you, and you're all denying it. You're all in denial of it. It's fucked up. And I'm not supposed to say nothing. I'm supposed to just fucking shut the fuck up. And if I do say anything and I'm too loud about it, then I'm causing a disturbance. You know, just like the fucking auditors go through.